What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a fish tank family, and I am pumped right now. I'm going to be showing you my first real aquascaping attempt. I put a lot of work into this, and please feel free to throw out some constructive criticism, what you like, what you don't like, things like that. But personally, I'm really excited. I think it turned out, for my first attempt, I think it turned out really well. Obviously there's a lot of mistakes. I sit here with my wife, and critiquing it, and oh, I could have done this better, I could have done that better, that looks like crap. But overall, I think it turned out really good. And the water you hear is not this tank, I promise you. This thing is whisper quiet. It is our quarantine tank, but I'm not going to show you that right now. A lot's changed to it since the last time you've seen it. I'm going to let Jesse kind of talk to you about that stuff. But anyway, let's get into the tank, and I'm going to go over all the odds and ends and the plants and everything else. Here we go. And this is it. Just kind of let that, man, I really wish this camera would show some stuff a little bit better. I might actually have to turn off one of these lights so you guys can see it, see everything a little bit more clear. Let me try to do that. Nah, that kind of makes it worse, doesn't it? Anyway, all right. So, like I said, this is my first attempt. And I'm going to go through the different plants that I used, my thought process on everything, and just how it all came about. The driftwood you see here, it is a red spider driftwood. To get that nice deep red, when we first got it, it was almost a tan color. And then I boiled it for probably a good 45 minutes or so, and it gave it that real nice red tones, things like that. The plant you see up in the very background, that's a telanthera. And by the way, I'm going to butcher every one of these names. That's a telanthera. It is a relatively easy plant to keep, and it has nice green leaves, and as well as the underbellies of the leaves. And I don't know if you can see it too well, but the underbellies turned like a really deep pink. Beautiful plant. And I've had this going now for probably close to a week or so. And when I first put that in there, obviously stress and everything else, it wasn't showing any of the pink outside of maybe one or two leaves, but it is really starting to come along. Now, actually, on the driftwood itself, I tied a anubius petite. It is a little bit harder of a plant to find than your typical anubius, obviously, and even your nana variant, but what you see is what you get. It is not much larger than this. Now, mind you, this is only a 5-gallon tank. It is the Fluval spec V 5 gallons, so if that gives you an idea of how small that anubius is, and it's not going to get much bigger than that. But down here, as well as in the back, I have some dwarf hairgrass, and my hope is that on this side it starts to go back and just a little bit in front, and the hairgrass in the back carpets towards the telanthera, as well as a little bit closer to the spider driftwood. And the ones that are the hairgrass in the front, I'm going to keep, I'm going to keep more trimmed than what's in the back. These little guys here, and also along my riverbed, I guess you can call it. Those are baby tears, dwarf baby tears. So my hope is that this whole thing is going to be carpeted with some dwarf baby tears. On the back side over here, I have some more baby tears in the corner here. I'm hoping this all turns into a nice little carpet in front of the rocks. I have a kompakt, I can't pronounce the first name, but I have here we go. I don't know if you can see that. The hydro something philia, whatever. It's kompakt. It's a smaller plant, but it's going to stay nice and leafy like that. It might, it might grow another inch or so. But it's going to stay that general color. It might get, it should be a little bit darker green than that, but it's going to stay a lighter green. And then over here I have the, again, another name I can't pronounce, a staurogyne repens, this guy. This is pretty much the only plant I actually got from from a big box store, but I couldn't find it anywhere else, and this was one I wanted. It's going to have a deeper green than this guy over here, and it's going to kind of bloom out almost like a bush. So it's going to start hanging over a lot of these rocks in this area. As that one grows up, this is going to kind of bush out, and you can actually trim it almost like a regular hedge. So I'll be able to keep that kind of under control, but it'll just cover some of these rocks that are along my makeshift bed here. And that's kind of the general idea. What I wanted was a large triangle on this side, you know, a small triangle on this side, and then my riverbed to kind of flow in the back along with my hairgrass to flow that side. I did order a secondary light, which you saw me turn off here. It is the light that comes with it. It's not necessarily bad for maybe just anubius and, you know, maybe some other low light plants, but if you want any kind of real growth or any type of plants, you really got to upgrade the light on this thing. I'm hoping that one does it. That is the 17-inch Marineland hidden LED that I just basically bought and plopped on the top here, and as you saw before when I turned it off, it really adds a nice amount of light to it. So I have a very set plan on the fish that I'm going to be putting in here. It has been running, like I said, for about a week, and a couple days before I got it running, I actually took the media, the porcelain media in here, and I put it in our main tank downstairs, so it kind of seeded it, so it cycled really fast. Oh, before I get into that too, this is just regular sand, inert sand, and then over here I have the Eco Complete, and I'm also using some flourish tabs to keep the roots good, as well as a general let's see, flourish. We got Excel, we have iron, and we have the regular comprehensive supplement. So I do very small doses of each. You know, I read the bottle, go by everything, and so far it's working really well. The telanthera is doing amazing. These two guys over here are doing really well. The baby tears I'm a little iffy on, and the hairgrass, the one in the front seems to be doing well. The one in the back has browned a little bit, but it stopped, so I think maybe it was just the shock of being put in the tank. Oh yeah, so what stock am I going to be using? I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to show you with future updates. I actually have, which I'm really excited about, I have my first addition into the tank. It is in the mail it is on a plane somewhere right now, and I'm going to be getting that in the mail tomorrow. I looked everywhere around here, nobody had the fish that I wanted to put in here. I'm going to put, as long as everything works out, I'm going to put 3 separate species in here, and it's hopefully going to be amazing. That's yeah, I'm hoping so. As long as the fish do well and the plants don't just completely crap on themselves, I think I did all right. Now let me know what you guys think. Like I said, oh, and I gotta show these off. I was trying to get some tools, you know, like tweezers and nice scissors and stuff, because I'm really putting a lot of effort into this, and my wife went out shopping, and I was like, hey, if you happen to find like a big set of tweezers, some tools that I could use for the tank, you know, hook me up. So this is what she bought me. Little shovel, little rake, and a little hoe. Yep, those are my aquarium tools. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, and if you've had any successes and fails, whether it's with the Spec V, any of the stuff that I've shown you, and let me know what you think. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.